guys, this is our second video on class 7 chapter 1 science nutrition in plants. We have learned till nutrition being replenished in soil. Now we will do structure of cells. So cell have three main components: nucleus, the main headmaster of the cell; cytoplasm, a jelly-like structure that covers the nucleus; cell membrane, a cell wall that covers whole cell. Okay, cytoplasm contains organelles. I have told you in last video. And in plants leaves, a cell has two guard cells with a stomatal opening between them. This guard cells open and close for stomatal opening to open and close, through which the gaseous exchange happens. Parts of a cell I have told you. Forward. Types of nutrition in plants: symbiotic relationship, parasites, saprophytes, insectivorous plants. Symbiotic relationships: organisms that live together and share the shelter and nutrition are said to be symbiotic relationship. Okay, like rhizobium bacteria. It lives in the root of leguminous plant. The bacteria provide the plant with nitrogen, because nitrogen is a main component of the plant, and it is not accessible through the atmosphere, because nitrogen cannot be consumed by plant through the atmosphere, because it is not the specific compound that they can dissolve or they can digest. So they need a special way through which nitrogen is converted into a special compound that they can digest. Okay, so certain fungi live in the roots of trees. The trees provide nutrition to the fungus, and in return receives help from it to take up water and nutrition from the soil. This association works well for both the fungi and the tree. Another most common example is a rhizobium bacteria. I have told you. Nitrogen fixation. I have told you that rhizobium bacteria converts nitrogen into a compound that can be usable by plants. This process of converting nitrogen into special compound is called nitrogen fixation. The process by which nitrogen is converted into a form that can be used by plants and other living organisms is called nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen is an important nutrient required for soil and for plant. Nitrogen gas is rich in protein. However, nitrogen is in the atmosphere is not easily accessible. I have told you it cannot be consumed by plants. Plants can't be consumed. Parasite. A parasite is a heterotroph that completely depends on another organism for its food. The organism to which the parasite latches onto is called the host. The host in the process is deprived of all nutrition for its own growth, as they can be consumed by the parasite. For example, Cascuta is a non-green plant that takes ready-made food from the plant on which it is growing. Cascuta amabile. You have seen a yellowish thread-like plant that grows on another plant for the food. This is a parasite called amabile or Cascuta. This Cascuta cannot do photosynthesis, so it depends on their host or another plant that they rely upon is called the host of the plant, host of the parasites. They suck up all nutrition from the host, and the host, due to lack of nutrition, is died, and it goes on another plant. Saprotrophs. Organisms which rely on dead and decaying matter for their food are called saprotrophs. This mode of nutrition is called saprophytic nutrition. For example, fungi. Fungi secrete digestive juices on dead and decaying matter and convert it into a solution. They absorb the nutrition from it. Like mushroom is a fungi that grows in dead and decaying matter. It secretes a digestive juice on the decaying matter and convert it into a solution that it can be usable for the fungi or mushroom. Insectivorous plant that feed on insects are called insectivorous plants. These plants are green and carry out photosynthesis, but they grow in a nitrogen deficient soils. So in order to get nitrogen, they feed on insects. These insectivorous plants have their parts modified for attracting and catching insects. For example, the pitcher plant, Venus flytrap. You have, I think you have not seen. This can do photosynthesis. They are green, but they are grown in a nitrogen deficient soil, or nutrition are not available in the soil that for the soil in an accessible manner. So they eat on insects so that they can get nitrogen and other nutrition from the insects. Question time. MCQs. First we will do MCQs. The green color in the plant is due to the pigment called chlorophyll, named chlorophyll. This chlorophyll, it is green in color. Next, the balance between CO2 and O2 is maintained by respiration, transpiration, photosynthesis, translocation. CO2 and O2 is maintained by CO2 is come and O2 goes. So photosynthesis. Next, true and false. Plants obtain nitrogen from soil. True. Plants intake carbon dioxide during respiration. Plants intake carbon dioxide during respiration. False. They take carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Mushroom is a saprophytic organism. True, I have told you like before. Thank you. The video is completed and the chapter is also completed. Please like and subscribe our channel for education and learning. In next video we will come with next and another chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.